Justin, before we begin, I just want to know your thoughts on the February market of 2025.
Yeah, February was a crazy month. So the average sale price, median sales price went up about 45 grand from January. So it's been a hot market, really good for sellers in the, I'd say, 500, 550 less range. Buyers, first-time buyers, it's been a bit of a challenge though.
What would you say was the average days on market for February of 2025?
Average days on market was 27 days on market. So that takes in the extreme highs and the extreme lows. If you were priced correctly, I would say you would sell typically in about 7-8 days.
Some great information so far. How many listings sold last month, Justin?
There were 99 listings sold last month.
Splendid. What would you say was the median list price last month?
Median list price was $479,900, and the median sale price was actually $20,000 more than that. So that's an average list to sale ratio of 104%, which is up dramatically. Again, reason for that is you're starting to see people adopt the approach again of listing low and holding offers to drum up multiple offers to bring that price up. You can't just list any house at any price range low and hope to get multiples though. You got to be strategic about it.
So with that, it sounds like you can't just be reckless in your pricing strategy. So what exactly does that mean for sellers, and maybe any advice that you have for sellers?
Before I get into that, actually something I just thought of too that I'd mention is anytime there's a shift in the market. So right now it is becoming a stronger seller's market, meaning less homes for sale and more buyers in the market looking to buy. When that happens, so from a consumer's perspective, so let's say a buyer's perspective looking on Realtor.ca, it can be deceiving because list prices almost seem to come down. So you'll start noticing list prices drop a little bit, but sales prices are actually going up. And again, that's because they're taking the list low and hold approach. So anytime there's a strong shift in the market, it doesn't matter which way it goes. So I find it could be a little deceiving to buyers because you guys see the list price, you don't see the sale price. So if the market actually softens and becomes better for buyers, worse for sellers, you'll start to see the list prices go up because listing low and holding offers is too risky of an approach. So they'll go to the old school kind of approach where they list a little over market value, sits on the market for, 30, 40 days, negotiate a price, and then price comes down a little bit.
Yes, to sellers, but also you touched on buyers a little bit. So I guess, rephrasing it, what would you say then to, sellers in this market, and what would you say to buyers in this market?
For sellers, I would say that really trust your realtor and the price they give you. So if they're, let's say they feel the value, your house is worth $400,000. If they're telling you to list at 350, 375, there's a reason, it is to drum up interest. It is to get multiple offers. And more often than not, it does work out. And be careful if you're, 550, 600 and up range, that is a riskier approach. You are seeing some in that price range and up getting multiple offers, but it is not as common as it is in the 550 and down market. For buyers, you really got to have your ducks in a row. So get that pre-approval done. Trust your agent. Again, same kind of advice for the sellers. Flip it, give it to the buyers. Like list price doesn't mean anything. It is what are homes selling for? What have similar homes sold for? That is how you look and get an idea of what the prospective house you're going to offer on, what it could go for. Trust your real estate agent. In a perfect world, we'd be able to put in all kinds of conditions, finance, home inspection, insurance, all those things. But unfortunately, what you're seeing now is if there's multiple offers going in, buyers are choosing to avoid those conditions to give themselves a better chance at getting their offer accepted. And the more prepared you are when you are buying, meaning you got your financing secured, I like to tell buyers to get a backup plan in place, even like mom and dad as a co-signer or with a gift letter. Even if that's not the route they want to take, but they would take that should they need it. You want to have those backup plans in place because going in on an offer without a finance condition puts you at such an advantage over buyers with that condition. And it actually saves you money as well. So if there's, let's say, two offers on a property, one is 10, 15,000 higher, but with conditions, one is 10, 15,000 less without conditions. More often than not, the seller will take the surefire thing and take the unconditional offer. Disclaimer, listen to your mortgage broker and lender. I'm not saying to just write cash offers on every property or unconditional offers on every property. I'm saying really prepare yourself, get everything set up, get your pre-approval done, be confident in your financing and the home that you're putting an offer on. before you put an offer in on it.
Sounds like lots of value there. And I think it sounds like, for both sides, it sounds like they need to trust their professionals that they're working alongside. And it does sound like that there is hope for buyers out there. Now, last question. Let's talk tariffs. So as someone that's very active in the Sudbury market, how do you think that that's going to impact our market specifically?
Yeah, so tariffs is a tough one. And I think the one thing you can be sure of is if tariffs are getting applied to goods and construction for new construction or renovations or anything that you're going to be doing at a house, cost is surely to go up on those types of things, I would think. But as far as pre-owned homes and resale homes and stuff like that, the only way I think costs will go up on those is if interest rates come down drastically or continue to come down to offset the cost of goods going up because of the tariffs. If that happens, well then yes, you're likely to drive more buyers into the market, which will effectively increase sales price because inventory is still low. There's another argument where you can argue it the other way as well. So really it's unsure. We're all unsure exactly how it's going to all work out, but I'm sure it's definitely going to have some effect on the real estate market.
Well, thank you so much for that. Thank you for your time, Justin. And for all of you out there, please follow Good Manners for more market updates to come in the future.
And if you're looking for a non-nutritious, unhealthy snack for your child, comment Pop-Tart below for our promo, tart spelled T4RT, for 4 Pop-Tarts at the price of 2. Something like that.